Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this Java series we will start with data types, variables, and in this video we will learn what is data types, what is variable, different type of variables, how we can use variables, and also we will write our first program. So without any further delay, let's get started. Okay, so first initially we will open Eclipse. And also I will give you the pro tips so that you can write your code much faster, and it will be more efficient for the programmer to run code faster and make less code to make good output. Okay, so now we will create a new project. Click on this file and here new, and new, and after this Java project, click on this Java project. So now we are creating our first Java project. So it's you can learn it like you have a book and the book has a title. So in that way our whole project would be a title. So first we will give a title name. So I will give a Java tutorial and just click on this finish. Before that, as you can see here, use an execution environment JRE, which is Java 1.8. As you can see here, in the earlier video we have installed our JDK and set it the path. In that video I showed you that we have a Java version of 1.8.0. so here you can also see that we are using JDK of 1.8. it means it is recognized by the system that we have a Java environment version which is 1.8. So after confirming this, click on this finish. So now as you can see here, Java tutorial has been created. Java tutorial project has been created. So now we need to create this in this folder. Right click on it, and after right clicking you need to just make a package. For now I will not explain you about the packages and classes because it is little you can say a deeper knowledge in initial level. So right now we will you just need to learn after project you have to create package, and in this package I will give a name which is a data type, and the package name should be small, starting from small, data type. Click on this finish, and here your package has been created, and inside the package you have to create the class. We will study it why we need to create the package, why we are not creating a class directly. So we will get back to it, but right now on initial level we will just you can say just follow it. So in the class, the name of the class we will type our first 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 program. So as you can see here, I have written our first program. This pattern of writing is known as camel casing, and it's not a proper camel casing. Camel casing means the first word should be in small, and after that word second word first letter should be capital. So in that way we are writing our first program. As you can see here, every word of its initial letter has capital. So this is called a camel casing writing. So after giving it name, take on this public static void main. We will learn about it in upcoming videos. So for now just tick on this and click finish. So now you have a file of Java in which you can code. So here you can see the package, public class, public static void main. We will study in this we will study about it in the later videos, but right now we will do our simple coding. So get ready to make our first program in Java. So just write system dot out dot print ln and double quote hello world. It means system.out.println. It means you are printing a statement or a word or a string hello world on the screen. So after writing this, here is run button, like play. So just click on it and your program will run. Perfect. Now I think, as you can see, let me make it bigger so that you can see it much better. Perfect. Now you can see it much better. And okay, so we have written system.out.println hello world, and here it is written hello world. So congratulations, here we have completed our first program in Java, and here you have written your first program in Java, which is hello world. So now you can write anything you want in the system.out.println. So I am giving you the shortcut. Instead of writing this whole code system.out.println, we can write in Eclipse only. It is applicable only in Eclipse, so remember that. So we will write sys out, that's it, and click escape, control plus space. All right, I'm doing it again. Sys out and just control plus space. Okay. Here it is. So after pressing control and space, your system.out.println statement would be written as it is. Okay. So again we can write anything in it, like मुझे बाहर बारिश हो रही है तो मुझे पकोड़े खाने हैं. Okay, so we have written this, मुझे पकोड़े खाने हैं, and click on this run button, and as you can see, after hello world, here it is written मुझे पकोड़े खाने हैं. ऐसे खाने तो है. So in that way you can write anything you want by system.out.println. Alright, so now we will start our first topic, which is a data type. So initially I will tell you about the definition of data type. So if I go with the definition, then definition says data types specify the different sizes and values that can be stored in the variable. Okay, so data type in simple words I will say the data type is like a variable. The data type specifies the variable. It means if I give an example, then you have a pen stand. In the pen stand you can only use it for for holding pens. Alright, you can't hold them for the power bank. You can't put it in the power bank. Pen holder can only be used for the pen, not other than this. Likewise, you can say a data type is like a pen stand and pen is like a variable. So data type specifies variable, pen variable, and the pen stand is a data type. So data type can be of many types, like we have int is for integers value, char is for characters, float is for decimal values, string is for statements like I am Harsh, and boolean for true or false. Mainly we have these 5 of data types: int, char, float, string and boolean. Okay, so I'm writing here. We have int, char, float, string and boolean. I written wrong. Boolean, double O, 0 O. Okay, so we have these 5 type of variable: int, char, float, string and boolean. So we will study about it. So first of all, we will study the int. What is int? Int is a integer. So if I type int a equals to my 2, what it mean? It means int a, here variable is a, as I said pen. Okay, so a is variable and it has a data type integer. What it mean? It means that a is like you are having a box a, and inside that box you can only put integers value. So a is a box and int is specifying that what type of box it is. It is an integer type of box, so we can only put in, so in that particular box we can only put integer values. So here we gave a is value 2. Okay, so let us suppose I denied the rule. I said no, I don't want to put 2. I want to put some letters like a. So as you can see here, it is showing error. And what it is? Multiple markers at this time. The local variable a may not have been initialized. The assessment to variable has no effect. Perfect. This is giving a right error. So it is saying that you are using a, which has an integer data type. You can't put a character. You can't put the character value in it. So if if you run the program, it will give you an error. Proceed. It will give you an error. Okay, so you have to always put data type with respect to its values. So here we have put integer a is equals to my 2. So now I want to print that. So now I want to print that value of a. So what I will do? I will just write a. Notice here we have put it in hello world, we have put double quotes here. But if I'm writing a variable, then why I'm not putting double quotes? Because it has a rule. If you put anything on the double quote, anything inside the double quote, then it would be written same as you have written in the code. But if you are writing a, like if you are writing variable in it, so the value of the variable will get printed out. So here I have not written any double quotes or single quotes. So it will initiate the value of a. So what is the value of a? Here we have defined it. The int has the a has a data type of int, and the value of a is 2. So here we have written 2. So the output must be 2. So if I run this here, play, perfect. Hello world, मुझे पकोड़े खाने हैं, ये मैं हटा देता हूँ. So if here this type control this, मैंने इसको कमेंट आउट कर दिया है. ओके, यहाँ पे एक और चीज़ आप देख सकते हो कि I just commented out it. So what it means if this statement will not be executed by the compiler. Means it is usually used for the documentation. It means you have written some code like now for now just remember this is for comment. If you don't want to run any of the line, you just need to put this double / and this statement will not be compiled by the compiler. Okay, so now we have learned this far. So this was for int. So now we will go for characters, which is car. So car put, so now b a equals to my let us suppose a and comma. So as you can see here, it is showing an error. Why it is showing error? Because I have given the same variable name. Remember that if we have a variable name with a, then you can't use this variable in your further code, because this variable name has already been defined with different data type. You can't use a character as the same name as you have given to the other another data type variable. So here we need to type b, you can learn is by the simple example, like if my name is Harsh, then my name can't be the Ankit as well. If my name is Harsh, then my name is Harsh. I can't change my name. That's why I can't change my data type. I can change my name, but it has a several legal procedure, and in the Java it has also mentioning it is called typecasting. So right now, for the time's sake, we will learn it in further video, but for now we will just remember we can't repeat a variable name. So still it is showing error. Why? Because here I put it double quotes. It should be in single quotes. So now its error vanishes. Now it is showing something. Let's see what it is. It's saying the value of the local variable is not used. That's because that why this is showing error, because I haven't used it. I have created character with B of value A, but I haven't did anything of it. If I run it, why it said hello world, it printed the value of A, but it is not printing the value of A because I haven't printed. It is in the code, but it is not printing. So to print it on the screen, I will type B. So as you can see, as soon as I type B, the error is gone. So again, if I type enter, see 2 and 8. So hope you are ready to go with the float. So as I said, float is a decimal data type. Decimal, it means it has integer values. It has some features of integers, but in decimal form. So we will type C equals to my 12.3 comma. Still it is showing error. Let's see what it is. Type mismatch, can't convert from double to float. Okay, can't convert double to float. So for this you just need to type F. So here we can specify we have a decimal of type float. You need to specify that F. And now I'm gonna print it. Type C. Error has gone. We have accurate code. We will run it, and as you can see here, 12.3. Again we will move forward with a string, and it's suppose I'm giving a name D, and what should be let's suppose I am Harsh, and semicolon. So as you can see here, it is giving an error. It is giving a warning. It is not an error. It is a warning. It is saying the value of the local variable D is not used. So लो अभी यूज़ कर लेते हैं इसको भी हम. System dot out out control space and type D. Perfect. As soon as I put D here, the warning has gone. Now if I run it again, I am Harsh. Perfect. So now our last data type is boolean. We have covered int, we have done char, we have done float, we have done string as well. So now the last one is boolean. So S string, in the string S should be capital. Remember that. Okay. So in string S should be capital. So we have a last one which is a boolean value. So remember, in this whole int, char, float, string, these are the they are having a variable which we can be modified, which can be changed. In short, it can be molded by according to us. We can give any value we want. But in the case of Boolean, Boolean has a different case. It only gives two values, true or false. Let me show you. Boolean e equals to में true. It means Boolean has a variable e, or we can say e is a type of Boolean and it has a true value. So why we are what in short, what is the purpose to create this type of data type? Well, it is used in upcoming videos and in if-else statement. So for now, just remember that it is just a true or false. It only gives true or false. Okay, so if I type anything, it will show error, only true or false. And for printing it, just type sys out and the very name of the variable, which is e here, and run enter. Here you can see a false. Right now, just remember that the Boolean is a data type consisting of two values only, either true or false. That's it. Because you will grab this concept as soon as I approach if-else statement, because at that point we will gonna use our Boolean so that our if-else statement can run. Okay, so congratulations, you have learned a data type. You have cleared all the concepts of data type. Usually the 90% of the data types are covered in this. Why 90%? You said we have only these 5 of variables: int, char, float, boolean. You might be thinking, in the initial video I said we have only 5 data types. Yes, we have only 5 data types: int, char, string, float, boolean. But we have another 3 type of variable as well, which is short, long and byte. These 3 and double also. Means we have a 4 extra type of variable. But in 90% of the cases, in the 90% you can say most of the time you will only need of these 5 variables only. And if you want to learn about different more data types like double, byte, long, short, then tell me in the comment section. I will make a short video. These are very simple, but for the time being I am not able to describe in that video because it is not required. So right now we need to know just these 5 of data types: integer, char, float, string and boolean. And now just recap this video. So if I talk about the definition of the data type, then you can simply say data type specifies the type of the variable. This is the shortest simple definition of data type. What is the definition? Data type is specify the type of the variable. It means data type जो है, variable जो हमारा a variable है, वो किस type का है? वो integer है, वो character है, वो decimal है, क्या है? वो उसको specify करता है. So हमने यहाँ पे उसको specify किया कि जो हमारा a है वो हमारा integer है. Alright. So in data type we have 5 type of data type. Majorly we have 5 type of data type, which is integer, which is written as int, character, which is written as char. Third we have float. Fourth we have string, and fifth we have boolean. So now you know all about the data types and what is data types and the type of data types. So in the next video we will learn what is primitive data type and what is non-primitive data type. So that's all for this video. Thank you, and we will meet in another video.